is getting full, so if your teams are not on there yet, they may not be able to get on. So reach out to them, text them, tell them that we're going to get started in just a couple of minutes. Maya, just checking your audio.
Testing.
Perfect. Perfecto. We're going to get started in just a couple of minutes. Good afternoon, good evening, and some of you, good morning. This is Global Ambassador Joe Garcia. It's truly a pleasure to host today's presentation. I'm extremely excited. I've been really looking forward to these calls that we've been doing all over the globe, starting the year of 2020. It's amazing that we're now in another decade. You know, one of my philosophies in life is to get better every single day, to get better every single month, to get better every single year, to become a better prospector in the business, to sell more product, to help more people become successful here. And the great thing about NHT Global and the corporate team is they have the same philosophy. Every year, they're coming up with new programs to help our distributors sell more product, to help our distributors achieve higher ranks, to get better themselves, opening new markets. Without further ado, I have Vice President of International Operations, Maja Spindler, and she's going to take you through a webinar here, a presentation that I believe some of the programs that the company is launching this year are the best programs that we've ever introduced in NHT Global history. So make sure you take some notes. Without further ado, Maja Spindler.
Thank you so much, Joe, and everyone, welcome to NHT Global's call discussing vision for 2020. I first of all want to wish you a happy new year with a lot of health, personal happiness, and success in your NHT Global business. This call is for our European Union members, as well as for our Indian members. And I believe we have some English-speaking members from North America joining us today as well. But most of the information will be market-specific to European markets and to Indian markets. So a very challenging year is behind us. In 2019, for our greater Chinese market, it was a challenging business environment due to US and China trade war, a 100-day campaign of the Chinese government to clean up nutritional product markets, and the most recent Hong Kong protests. But we did our best to adapt to the business environment, and we got through the year. And I'm very happy to say that at the end of 2019, in October, we had a wonderful event with about 3,000 people in Macau, with all of our leaders present and committed. And they're all very excited about the new decade with NHT Global. And we're all determined to only go up from here. I know many of you worked extra hard as well in the last year, and I want to compliment all of you for your hard work and your determination in building your NHT Global business. Together, we organized many webinars, trainings, roadshows, and I believe our mutual effort has been very fruitful for the long-term success of your NHT Global business and NHT Global as a company in different markets. In terms of the European market, I want to point out an incredible success of a program that we started out testing in Europe. It's called Preferred Customer Program. And it's a program we wanted to test because we see it as a true trend in the direct sales industry. And it proved to be successful beyond our imagination. In 2019 compared to 2018, the program grew by 70%, and we now have 1,706 registered preferred customers. And this lady in the picture, her name is Cindy Stoa. She is a true champion of the program and a role model for all of our members worldwide, because she has grown her business mainly through this program and continues to qualify for every single travel incentive within the first month or second month of the incentive solely through preferred customers. We are now planning to expand the preferred customer beyond its testing period to our other international markets in the same forum or a slightly different format than Europe. And we are very excited to do that in the coming year. So not only the number of the preferred customers has grown, but also the sales that come from the preferred customer accounts, and the sales grew by 55% in 2019 compared to 2018. When the sales efforts are successful, that reflects in the success of our leaders. And our leaders had an incredible year when it comes to the Supreme Bonus earnings. I'm talking about our European leaders. So our Supreme Bonus payout in 2019 in the EU markets compared to the prior year was up by 138%. And then apart from the Supreme Bonus, we continue to have strong qualifications for the incentive trip that we are running for the European market, because we believe in taking you around the world and expanding your horizons is very important part of your personal growth. So we are very dedicated to continuously offering incentive trips to our members, and we will continue to do so in the coming year. As for our European members, in 2018, they qualified for incentive trips in Tuscany and in Greece, and we will be taking them there this year. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate all the winners that you can see here on the screen. Our Tuscany trip will happen in March of this year, and then we'll be going to Greece in September. So congratulations, and I want to encourage you to continue to focus on qualifying for incentive trips because it's a wonderful opportunity to spend time together with both our corporate team, our global leaders, but as well as with each other to learn from each other and to inspire each other. Another new market we were able to add to our NHG Global family this year, and we're so proud of that effort, and it's so wonderful to have them, and it's our Indian market. We were able to launch our Indian market through a series of 2 events in Mumbai and Delhi in the middle of the year with our CFO, Scott Davidson, here pictured in the middle, visiting both of the events and welcoming our Indian family members to our global family. We also opened a fully staffed office in Mumbai, and we've had wonderful time serving our members in India through that office, and we hope to expand to other regions in India as well. We launched Indian market with just 2 products, skincare products, Skindulgence and Allura, and we've accumulated $238,000 in sales only through those 2 products since the launch. And then just in November, we were able to add 2 nutritional products to our product lines, Noni and Omega-3, which our Indian members embraced, and we've had a great sales results in that market with the launch of our nutritionals. I'm very happy to announce to our Indian members today that we were finally able to clear customs on the new products, and they will be receiving them very, very soon. And we're now fully loaded with inventory to be able to support all of your future sales efforts. Another measure of success I want to talk about is the success of our leaders in Indian market. And again, also for our Indian market, we are offering incentive trips, and there is still time to qualify, a few more days for our Ambassador Academy in Macau, but I want to congratulate these 2 gentlemen who are already fully qualified and will be joining us in Macau at the Ambassador Academy celebration. Now, our international markets are doing very well too. Our Russian market, for example, has had a good streak of growth in the last 3 years by now. In 2018, our sales grew by 10% compared to 2017. And then another growth in 2019, it's a 14% increase compared to prior year. In October, we had our Russian 10th anniversary event in Ekaterinburg, which we're very proud of, and our sales efforts even accelerated after the event. So we saw a much better second half of 2019 compared to 2018, and also we saw our Russian members reach out to members in Mongolia who have a growing team there as well. So hopefully we can eventually open the Mongolian market too. Another market we're very proud of is our Peruvian market that really goes from success to success. They haven't had a bad quarter yet, and our Peruvian sales grew by 70% in 2018 compared to 2017, and then another 43% in 2019 compared to 2018. And I'm very happy that some of you were able to spend time with our Peruvian members during the Spain incentive trip. And I hope that many of you will get to know some of these people, maybe at the next incentive trip in Portugal, just to see how enthusiastic they are about our products and what an amazing leadership we have in the first market we opened in Latin America. Now, we tend to internally call our European, our Russian, Mexican, Peruvian, and Indian markets, we call them the sister markets, just because those are the only non-Chinese markets that we have internationally, and they tend to work well together, both in terms of our corporate team, but also in terms of the leadership. So if we look at the Supreme Bonus payout as a joint number for all the sister markets, so-called sister markets, we are paying 76% more in Supreme Bonus this year compared to prior year, which is a great achievement. And then it's a very special announcement that I'm very proud of our leaders, is that we have 4 of our sister market leaders who have earned their car bonus this year. And the gentlemen are Dalibor Straub, Garth Wright, Kazumike, and Thomas Knapek. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you on all your efforts, on your leadership, and thank you for all that you do. We're very excited to find out which car you will choose and to see the pictures of your new rides. So as I told you previously, we've had a pretty difficult business environment in Greater China this year. But despite that, our product launches have been more successful than ever. We already had a lot of quality nutritional products in our product lines, but this year we have chosen to focus on bringing to the market more high quality skincare products with innovative ingredients and technologies. So at the end of 2018, a little more than a year ago, we brought to the market a very high-end product line of skincare products produced in California called AirL. And AirL reached $1.4 million of sales in 1 year, which was a great result in itself. But then in March of 2019, we launched another product line that is a brightening skincare line, and also consists of 5 products. And it's targeting more of our Asian markets because they tend to like their skin to be brightened and whitened. And that launch was even more successful than AirL. And in just about 7 months, we were able to sell $1 million of Adamas skincare products. And then in October, we launched a new product, which is called a Color Awakening lipstick. And just in 1 month, the month of October, we completely sold out the product, and we did $0.3 million, so $300,000 of sales of this new lipstick. So this tells us that there's still a huge demand for high quality skincare products in the market, as well as nutritional products. And no matter how difficult the business environment is, we can always do well launching high-end products and fulfilling that market need. Now, let's focus on how to make 2020 the first year in the new decade the most successful ever for you personally, as well as for us as a company. So I would like to talk about some new opportunities that we've developed for our markets and our members worldwide in 2020. We focused on preparing new enhancements of the compensation plan, of our product lines, as well as some of the promotions that we're running. And we're hoping that all those tools that we can provide can truly help you thrive in the new year. First one that I want to mention is one you already know about, but can serve as a reminder and an additional explanation for you and your teams. We made a significant change to the qualification requirements for our international recognition program. And this program is hands down the most important program for our company worldwide, because it helps us recognize our leaders, communicate with our leaders, and reward our leaders. And it's an important career path for every NHG Global member. And it's a goal-setting tool for all of you. So the advancement requirements used to consist of weak leg and strong leg volume, but now we're changing that, and the requirements will consist of weak leg and total volume instead. So I would like to take a look at a very practical example of how that will look like. If we look at the associate level, so that is rank 1 in our international recognition program, the requirement used to be 2,500 BV on the weak leg and 5,000 BV on the strong leg. So if someone had 4,000 BV on the weak leg and 4,500 BV on the strong leg, that would be a total of 8,500 BV. The person would not be qualified. They would still be missing 500 BV on the strong leg. Now, with a change that we are making in 2020, the associate requirements will become 2,500 BV on the weak leg and a total weak plus strong leg volume to be 7,500 BV. So the same person with the same distribution of BV, which is 4,000 BV on the weak leg and 4,500 on the strong leg, and a total of 8,500 BV, will now be qualified because they have enough of the total BV volume as well as enough of the weak leg volume, of course. So it will be much easier for many people than before, the people that might have been struggling achieving that strong leg, a weak leg balance to qualify for ranks. But I want to remind you that there's still quarterly order requirements for our IRP, which very often people overlook, and they tend to focus only on the weak and strong leg and now total BV. But there are order requirements as well for every quarter, which for rank 1, it's 90 BV, rank 2, 120 BV, rank 3, 150 BV, and rank 4 or above, 250 BV. Now, talking about the International Recognition Program, I would like to talk about probably the most exciting news that I have to share with you today. And I'm very proud to introduce a new program. It's a quarterly program, and it's called IRP Achiever Bonus. And yes, this program will replace the Supreme Bonus because we wanted to give prizes to more people. We want to make the program more simple, and we want to make the payout and receipt of the prizes much faster. And Supreme Bonus was an annual program, a year-long program, while IRP Achiever Bonus will be a quarterly program. So all the qualifications will be based on 1 quarter of results, and all the prizes will be paid as soon as the quarter is over. So the payouts and the prizes will go to you much faster. In addition to that, we made a lot of efforts to simplify the program. Now, to take the explanation from the very beginning, let's look at what one has to do to even qualify for participation in the program. This program is for NHG Global Platinum members who accumulate 500 BV or more from personal group volume in initial orders per quarter. So that would be equivalent of sponsoring 1 gold member, for example, or 2 emeralds. The base of qualification is 2019. What this means is we will base your results on the highest rank you achieved in 2019. So it means even if you were, for example, rank 5 back in 2018, but then you slipped to rank 3 in 2018, the base for your qualification will be rank 3. So it's the highest rank achieved in 2019. The distribution of the prizes itself differs a little bit based on your market. So I didn't want to share any specific prizes since we have multiple markets participating in this call. But as we speak, my colleagues are adding the tables, which will explain the distribution of the prizes to your respective websites. So don't check it just yet because my explanation is more important, but do check it out right after the call. But I will give you some specific examples right now, and I will explain how to read the tables that will be added to the website. So for example, if somebody highest rank in 2019 was rank 0, so they did not reach any rank in 2019. They will start from 0. This person in January and March, so for 2 months within 1 quarter, achieves rank 1. In that case, they also fulfilled the PGV from initial order requirements. They do have more than 500 BV from PGV from initial orders. So they're good there as well. And in this case, they have to check in the table, they have to check what they get by going from rank 0 to rank 1. And this is an example from Indian markets table. In India, for reaching going from rank 0 to rank 1, they would get $250 as a DBA camp subsidy. This is a type of event they do in India, plus $750 in cash. If, for example, in this, the same person went from 0 to 3rd rank, they would get $4,000 in cash and $2,000 for business trip subsidy, and so on. So let's take another look at an example for European market. If somebody in the EU market had the highest rank in 2019 being rank 3, and this person did not achieve a new rank in Q1 this year, but they did confirm rank 3 in January and February. Therefore, in the table, they need to check Keep 3 line, and they will see that they will get $500 in cash and $500 in business trip subsidy. So as you can see, this IRP Achiever bonus covers both members who are able to keep the highest rank they reached in prior year, as well as the members who are able to advance in their rank. Both actions are rewarded. And then we have another example of for the EU market, just to give you an example that rank advancement works both between within 2 months and 1 quarter, as well as 2 consecutive months. So this person's highest rank in 2019 was rank 5. And then in the 1st quarter, they did not reach a higher rank, but they did do so in March and April. So in March and April, they reached rank 7. So this does count because they did reach rank 7 in 2 consecutive months. So for that matter, they would check in the table 5 to 7 plus, and they will see that they receive $12,000 in cash plus 1 quota to attend the Royal Summit incentive trip with all of our global ambassadors and other IRP Achiever bonus winners. So as I mentioned before, in order to see all the prizes, the list of all the prizes, and all the combinations of rank advancements. There's a comprehensive table that you can check on your website for your respective market. Now we are continuing to keep the luxury car bonus, which seemed to be a hit, especially in 2019 for our European leaders. And we wanted to bring the luxury car bonus program to more people, to more members, and to make it easier than ever. So what we did, we have a special point system for the car bonus program, and car bonus remains an annual program. So we would determine whether you reached the car bonus at the end of the year. Now, the point system is such that by reaching rank 4 in a quarter, you will get 20 points towards the car bonus. And if you reach rank 5, you would get 25 points. For rank 6 or higher, it would be 30 points. So you would achieve the car subsidy bonus by accumulating 80 points in a year, and you would get a $20,000 subsidy. However, if you were to reach 100 or more points, you would qualify for $25,000 subsidy. So it's fairly simple. Again, for rank 4, 20 points per quarter, rank 5, 25, rank 6 or about 30 points, and then those points are accumulated every quarter, and then at the end of the year, you can see whether you reached a $20,000 car subsidy or $25,000. So both the IRP Achiever bonus and the car bonus are much simpler and I believe much easier to obtain for many of our members than ever before. So I want to encourage all of you to take a closer look, let our support staff know if you have any questions, and please do pass on the information to all of your teams. I personally am very, very excited about this program, and I think it will really help with the development of our business in many of our markets. Now, we do have a full schedule of events that are coming up for the next year, and I just want to point out a few coming up in Europe and in India. So on April 4th and 5th, we have a special training event with Dan Ketto in Gothenburg in Sweden, which will be, as I said, a training event, a prospecting event, and event where you get to learn directly from our global ambassador, Dan Ketto, who's been with the company from the very beginning and has so much knowledge and experience to impart upon you. So I hope many of our European members, and especially Swedish members, take full advantage of that and bring your teams to see Dan. In India, we have been, we started this year with special events, one Friday per month, and they're conducted at our Mumbai office. These are pictures from the first event, which happened on January 10th. And the events are team building, so it's time spent with our members, training, our leaders train on product and business topics, and then they're organized some special games and fun activities for our members at the office. And we will continue with these. The next event will be on February 7th in Mumbai. We are planning a full schedule of success forums for our Indian market in March of 2020. We will bring the success forum to 3 locations this time. We will have our corporate representation there, some product launches and product trainers, and our international leaders will be attending as well. To meet the Indian teams and to help our Indian market grow. It will be conducted in Mumbai, northeast part of India, and then in Delhi. We are planning to launch a new product in India as well, a product that's done very well for us in our other markets. It's called Enhanced Essential Probiotics, which is a Korean product coming from our partner vendor in Korea, which is a very well-known market for probiotics. And we're very excited to introduce this wonderful product that helps with to enhance gut health to India, and to educate some of our Indian members and communities about the importance of gut health. And this product is very special because of its delivery system, which is in a powder form, and it's a one-time use stick that contains powder that can be taken anywhere and tastes great and has so many benefits for your gut health and then for your overall health and wellness as well. So we're very excited for this product launch. Possibly the pre-launch will happen in February already, but for sure the full launch of the product will happen by the time we have our success forums in India in March. Now, in terms of our incentive trips, we had our Spain incentive trip testing out the concept of international incentive trips, where we join together many of our NHG Global markets to one common trip to be able to meet each other, learn from each other, and have fun together. And we wanted to see how that goes, how the different cultures mesh together. And we saw that that was such a wonderful idea. So we wanted to introduce another trip of the same kind for 2020. And we will stay on the Iberian Peninsula. So we will go to Portugal this time. And this time our Indian members will join us as well. Hopefully we will have many qualifiers from India too. And we will have a combination of wonderful time of sightseeing and tourism in Lisbon, and then we will go to another resort location outside of the city for a few days. And here is a quick reminder of the qualification requirements, but we still have a full year ahead of us. So it's anybody's game, and I believe anybody still has time to qualify, to set your goals on how to qualify, and to work together with your teams on qualifying and joining us in Portugal. Now, our Indian market, in addition to Portugal, they also are running an incentive to go to Singapore. It's a 6-month incentive, and it's already running as well. So it's a regional trip just for our Indian members, and I hope it's a first big one for our Indian market, so that they too can experience the joy of being together and seeing the world. And it always seems to be such an encouragement for our members to do better and to do more and to qualify to see more of the world next time. In terms of our international expansion, we still have the same plans I shared probably with you already last year, which are some locations in Southeast Asia, as well as 2 countries in Latin America, Colombia and Bolivia, which we're still working on all of those with the regulatory requirements and bringing product to the market. But we are getting much closer to all of these launches, and I will keep you updated as we add some of these markets to our international family. It has been our corporate motto or corporate goal to keep growing one steady step at a time, because I probably shared this with you in the past. Sometimes explosive growth happens, and that is great, but we think that it's more important to have a long-term firm business built on strong foundation and to continue to improve and to continue to grow and to continue to do it one steady step at a time. Now, what that means for us in the corporate team, when we discuss it internally, our goal is to be thoughtful, to continue to improve our programs, our support, and our offering to our members. We want to be good listeners of our members in the market. We try very hard to do that, to listen to you, and then we bring in the numbers and the business decisions to see what we can do to better support you. And I want to invite all of you to have the same goal for yourselves and for your teams. So you don't have to plan on explosive growth. If it happens, it happens. But you can take a look what you personally can do better and what you can improve with your team members. Maybe that's communication. Maybe that's meeting with more prospects. Maybe that's better in attendance of your members at events. But those are very simple things that you have control over. And as I shared with you, in this very challenging year for NHT Global in our greater China market, what we always took a look is not at what we cannot control, because we cannot control things like relations between US and China, but what we can control is how to bring more products to the market. We can control how to bring better products to the market. We can control how to offer more incentive programs for our members. So we always take a look at what is within our control and do our best within that. So I wanted to share that concept with you because we're already thinking that way, and that's our mindset on the corporate side. And I think it's great if you have the same mindset as our members, and then we can work together better, and we can build a steady, long-term and solid business together. So that's the message I wanted to end this call with. But before you go, I would like to end with a special message from our CEO, Chris Sharp. So I'll play the video for you now.
Maja, there's issues with the audio. Maja, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, the audio is not working on the video.
Okay. So Joe informed me that while you were able to see Chris's pretty face, you were not able to hear what he was saying. So we will solve that by sharing the video on your Facebook pages, so you can hear his your message as well. So Joe, back to you. And again, thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for inviting me on this call. I was very happy to give all the various news to our members.
Well, thank you very much, Maja. That was an incredible presentation. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. To get more information on the new programs, like I said, this Achiever Bonus program, I believe, is the best program that we've ever launched in NHT Global history. Another great example of why NHT always wanting to get better, always wanting to give up more to the NHT family right around the world. Great, exciting news, Maja. Thanks very much for jumping on. Again, go to your websites later on today, if not tomorrow, to download the tablets, information on this program. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to customer service or your upline, and we'll be able to help you out. Have an awesome day, everyone. Let's make 2020 your best year ever.
Thank you. Bye-bye.